Hello and welcome back to Big Blaze House of Forth, the Kaiserreich mounted back Union of Socialist American States. Let us continue on as we are on the war path. Last episode we took out Venezuela as well as liberating all of the little states of the Caribbean except for Cuba. Anything that has the backing of... Yes. How though? What? Okay, that does not work. What? Okay, let's work this out. I make Venezuela a puppet. They join the international. What? Nah. And this is why we use a state tool. Congratulations, Venezuela. You have now just become a colony state. I hope you like your stay. How the hell does that happen? I've never seen that happen before. I make a colony and then I make a loyal government and they just say, nah, I'm not a loyal government actually. I wonder if that could happen again. It's the fate of Venezuela. Guess what, buddy? You weren't friendly enough. Military occupation. We claim your oil in the name of our Lord. Deal with it. What a silly situation. Do I need to give some of you over to Guyana? Paraguay was annexed by Bolivia. 'Tis a sad day, 'tis a sad day. Boulevard in the Boulevard jungle in the Guyana Highlands. Guyana Highlands, what are you attached to exactly? So I could just, I could just give all of this over to Guyana itself. Make a little Republic of Guyana. Instead of this Venezuela crap. Either way, we're getting our troops ready for an invasion of Colombia. I don't know what kind of fleet they would be running into. Getting my troops ready. African government has declared war on the left Kuomintang. You. And the northern expeditions. Yeah, things are not looking good over there. For the... Oh god, that's a large national pacification army. Also, Russia. That's a wide army. Probably how things are going between Bulgaria and the Ottomans. I don't really care what happens. Woody Guthrie music tour. Guthrie? Woody Guthrie? You attack and attack. That seems fine. Union vacations. Okay. Good for them. Vacations, all I ever wanted. Liberate Colombia. Da 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 da. You're not gonna attack? Ah, right. The thing that I always forget. Panama. Congratulations. Oh, I didn't send you on the attack move. There you go. Pin down those couple divisions. We'll deal with it from there. Just take them all out. So long as they don't have a lot of troops, this should be easy. Take Bogota and then take Cali. Cali. Also, like I mentioned, most of these liberate of exploiting the revolution don't go too much further down. A transformative justice, destroy the loyalist terrorists. Then let's deal with America first. Japan is attacking Ecuador. I am, let's see, 36 out of 90 days away from an invasion of Ecuador, and 150 days away from an invasion of Peru. So about 1 2 focuses between them. All about the focuses, man. All about the focuses.
Yes, sir.
Just gotta get down there, which should not be hard at all. Seems like they're being rather pretty big pushovers, honestly.
Abort!
Federal's bombing. Hey, we're busy destroying you. Go away. How dare you? Do some war propaganda. We need more propaganda. We need a better propaganda machine. And speaking of propaganda, let's see. It looks like the lines have mostly stabilized over here in France. Ever since Germany had to deal with their new enemy. and Russia. Which I... Oh, Colombia. Colombia Pictures. How you doing, darling? How you doing? Just the new American state down here. Don't get too attached to any of those points. So, 24. Assuming you can even take that many. You can, but not all at once. Okay. Well then, let's have these guys stay behind to look after ports. And not there. And then you, not all that necessary. You just kind of chill over here in Panama. Then, fate of Colombia. Now listen, buddy. Liberate Colombia under a friendly government. Let's see if they join the international. If they don't, I can give them Venezuela territory. We can make a Gran Colombia. But they will not take Panama. That just ain't happening, buddy. Ain't happening. Military innovations. Restructuring. Reclaim our legacy. Venezuela, Llanos. I think that's everything that's a part of... No, it requires Panama Canal. Will be known as Gran Colombia and unlocks decisions to improve Gran Colombia. I wonder. Because I do want to give you territory. Which I can with the state tool. Very handy thing to keep around. Including Boulevard. And that's... Boop. There you go. Colombian. The Gran Colombian. Socialist Republic. You on Ecuador. Right down to Loja. And you might as well go from Panama onto Guayaquil. Like NyQuil, but for the gays. You look after, I think, this force? Yeah. And my god, okay. Just make that into its own convoy escort service. There you go. Have fun with that. Down to there, and here, and here, and here. Oh, there goes the Kaiser. F's in chat for the Kaiser. Indian Revolution Committee. Oh yes, those kinds of Indians. Okay, I thought they were talking about Bharat for a minute. My Bratwurst. The Banshee. Y'all got Banshees? Y'all got any mongooses? Oh hey, look at that. We can go straight into attacking Ecuador. I don't need to wait around for that now that we have Colombia. Good, I was getting worried. Now, liberate Yucatan seems odd. They went market liberal. The bastards. This cannot be left unanswered. Although, we actually don't have a good way of attacking them. So, Marines, it's time to set up another puppet state. We cannot let this happen. Now, in this naval invasion, what are we working with here? What are we against anyway? 6 to 10. Now, I did give a little bit of Mexico away, so we actually don't have a border with them to Central America, because Central America, I thought they'd be working alongside us by now, but no, apparently not. P-51 Lightning. Everybody was Kung Fu Lightning. Those cats were fast as... That doesn't work. Thought it could have worked. Doesn't work. Really don't. Improv expert and a guerrilla fighter. A true revolutionary. Science fiction convention. Attention. God dang. Wayabos. Also, oh, I didn't even realize that there was only 2 bases down here, so you guys are just along for the ride. Okay. Well, we got local troops ready to fight. Veteran troops, too. German Empire's declared war on Georgia. Georgia on your mind? I wonder why. But, looks like they're pretty poised to join the Internationale if they want. As for this, my god, trial of the American First Party. You know I'm gonna seize and arrest all party members. You know, why even give me the chance when you know what I'm about to do? Emancipation for all, destroy the Jim Crow. Personally, I liked him in Song of the South, but... No, wait. Was he in Song? No, no, no. That was Dumbo. They had a character named Jim Crow in Dumbo. Song of the South was racist for different reasons. Or so they tell me. You, the Headhunters. Awesome name. You're not going to live up to that name. Just going to tell you right now. Fuel refining as we start to take on a little bit of frames. No, then, Colombia. So, about this whole, let me see in here. Conservador. Where is Radical Socialist? No, that's not it. What about... So, Entente Arms Trade. You are an Entente supporter. Gross. Syndicalism in the Andes. Well, I'm not a syndicalist, so... Oopsie daisy. But there is Reclaim Our Legacy. So you need to own Pastaza, Ecuador, Galapagos, Panama, David. You need to own all of Panama. Then Matarumba Jungle. I mean, it's not really worth it, especially since Panama has been around for much longer than you have as my puppet. They were the first, even though they don't really do a whole lot with it. They have 2 units in total. Now, my troops are ready on the borders. We have no reason not to. And yeah, there's basically no reason to not milk rhinos. Hunt down socialists, you bastard. You go for Ecuador. It's called Ecuador because on the equator. Don't you know? And call in, for this matter, Colombia. Colombian socialists, as Colombia will be the ones we are giving all the land to. Now they don't get any claims or anything, but I mean they haven't taken any of this back. So it's I feel as if they understand that they're supposed to want it. Also, if you haven't noticed, I did put in all of my numerous mountaineer divisions into this army. I thought it would be fitting as we're fighting through the Andes to do that. Quito is going to be a hard nut to crack, so don't even try to crack it. Unless you get some of them Planters peanuts. Y'all hear about Planters peanuts? He's dead! President uncovers the greater business plot. Earl Broder, an attorney general, appeared in Congress today to allege that they had uncovered a connection between the corporations that support Huey Long, MacArthur, and Pacific States. The accusation alleges that they, during the blah 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 blah, don't care, small sacrifice for the future without capitalism, or we shall have them rehabilitated. No, clearly, this is a small price to pay for salvation. As per the meme. You guys seem to be doing fine. Go to Loja. My name's Robert Loja. We're doing fine here. Free civilian factories. Small price to pay for dank memes. I could get some from Panama, I guess. I do own Panama. Ecuador. Hodor. Go ahead and give over your lands straight to Colombia. You all belong to Colombia now. Oh yes, and Galapagos. I almost forgot. Dang it. Well, luckily I have state transfer tool. When you make a mistake, just fix it. Got more divisions, more divisions. More divisions, more problems. Let's go ahead and go liberate the Yucatan. That got nothing better to do with my time. Meanwhile, you guys get ready along this border now, in the time spent not doing any of that. Robert Loja. With a general battle plan of getting over to Peru. Peru's gonna be... okay, weak as well. Gotcha. Gotcha. Also, no, Pastava was necessary for Colombia. Even though we're not even going to let them, get Reclaim Our Legacy, because at this point it would require them to have Batamba Jungle and Batamba, which is over here. A small price to pay. I could give it back after they take it. Like, I could give it back. I would have to remake all of Panama, though, and including the Panama Canal. Like, oof. You guys are going. Y'all are going. Amadeus. Low man. Oh, we have 0 manpower. Ah! Yeah, get rid of all of that. I hadn't even noticed, so we have 0! Oops. That's my bad, but we're not really using a lot of manpower down here. You guys are absolutely wildin'. Oh, wait a minute. They didn't... The absolute mad chads. They didn't have... They didn't have men on the... That's the only thing you needed to take care of, and you didn't do it. Where did you put all your men? You put them on Campeche? Campeche? I'm about to take that from you, so good luck with that. Yeah, I think we can just take over this entire country using just Marines. It seems like a possibility. Just to get the Campeche. Travel in America. Support the automotive unions or support the train unions. Automotives, mate. This is more difficult, but not impossible. Get down there, please. Defeat them in trial by combat. Try Jim Crow. Fine, fine, fine. I'll send you some troops. Not of this army, though. I need to put you there and then send over some of you. Boop. There you go. Have 6 more divisions. That should be enough. Go on a defensive stance at this point, because I just need you to be able to hold what territory we have until you can get some divisions in. Pentian is taken over. The leftist Kuomintang. Federal is bombing. Destroy the longists. I shall defeat them later. Later! I do still need to build this stuff, don't I? And I'm completely avoiding using aircrafts because honestly it's more tedious than it's even worth. Especially when we're kind of coming to a close. How many men can this area hold? 16. Maybe we send a few more to hold the lines. Hold the lines. Love isn't always on time. Ba -da -da -da. Yeah, that'll do it a little bit better once we get it on the other side. Also, you guys shouldn't have like any manpower, right? Okay, that's my territory. Yeah, you have 0 manpower. So go ahead and throw yourselves at me. You, make sure we hold on to Merida. Meanwhile, you guys start pushing your way through. Just go. Just absolutely go. Anthem of the New America. So we can either pick Hey. I hear the train outside. Solidarity forever, there is a power in union, and this land is your land. I always knew that song was syndicalist, but no, we'll go solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Don't know the rest of the words. Reconstruction is over. Bum 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 bum. Really hope that people understand that reference, lest they be very confused as to what I just did. But that should be fine. Yucatan will be taken over. And yeah, with the loss of Campeche, that should be it for them. And then I'll be able to attack south. Yep. Take all states. All state. You're in good hands. Probably should have just given... Yeah, return Mexican lands. Yes, I didn't take any other lands from you, right? Yes, return all of them. So now it's just a weird little Chiapas in the middle that is unaccounted for on behalf of these nuts. So as for us, Strike Force, you know where to be seen. Come down here then. You look after down here as well. And then, what do I want? What do I want? I want $1 million. You go ahead and go from Panama onto, I'm gonna say Lima. That's gonna take 23 days, but at the same time, it'll just go when you're ready. Liberate Peru. Oh yes, right. Good sir, Colombia, please join in. Please join hands and sing the national anthem. Solidarity forever. Oh yeah, they're not even on this border. It's a cakewalk. It's too easy. Go to Kaiserreich, whatever that's called. I don't care. And I mean, you know, the Reichspakt has been holding out in Belize for a long time. I wonder what's going on the Eastern Front. Looks like Finland is absolutely wrecked. Lithuania is starting to be taken over. White Ruthenia is starting to be taken over. Ukraine's been pulled back to the Dnieper. Poland, you know, what happens if Poland falls? Because Poland, Kingdom of Finland has capitulated. Germany might just be, okay, so socialists have also capitulated. And France, Paris is on the chopping block. Who will win first? Germany or Russia? Because now they're in a two-front war, just like the First World War. It'll be interesting to see what they can do. But at the same time, Russia is fighting Japan over there. Over there, send the news to beware. That the Yanks are coming, the Yanks are coming. Which is us, but no we're not. We're gonna leave you to your own devices. That's what you get for getting involved in a war while we're in the middle of our civil war and not helping us and making us take very long to finish our civil war. Here. Art Deco versus modernism. Obviously, modernism. 100% modern. What about postmodernism? What about post-colonial, postmodernist thinking? What about an art display that is just and simply a room that is uncleaned? Basically avoiding all the normal things you should be taking for a good run just because, well, we're fighting miners at this point. The fall of Havana. Havana Unana? Chile! Reconstruction is over. We can defend the revolution. I like that down here. Effect. We shall begin to look to spread socialism throughout the Americas. We've been doing that. But I still have to get through all that. But is emancipating the women more important than defending the revolution? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But we're all thinking it. And past that, so Cuba is probably not even going to be an option for that. Costa Rica. Well, if the Reichspakt falls from Russian intervention, I mean, I'd be down for taking over Cuba. I'm not against it. I'm down with what the kids are into. Take Cusco. He was an okay character, but as a llama, he was very annoying. Past that, oh my god, more things that need to be done. I need a lot more light tanks because I'm not using my my medium tanks, but I also don't have any manpower, so I wouldn't want to begin with. Bus. Blah 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 blah. Union of American States. Clear the next target will be Bolivia. Hey. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play. Oh, what did you do to Paraguay? Really? You just took Chaco and left Paraguay a shadow of its former self? Meanwhile, it's getting taken over by Uruguay. What is this world we live in? Fate of Peru, liberated Peru under a friendly government of Peru. I always forget that is what happens when you do that. Bolivia is landlocked, so you are of no use to me now. Though you could come up here and get, I don't know, ready for a landing here? Because if we take out Brazil, there's many issues with this. Number one, we're limited to the Amazon here, the Amazon here. This area through the Amazon after we take over Bolivia, and then this thin, not even in Cayenne. We can't even take it over from Cayenne because we don't own that. We gave that over to Brazil after the West Indies fell. Which, by the way, Nandesuke? Why are you the West Indies Federation again? Why are you this guy when you're market liberal? What? French ties, Second Amendment? What happened to you? And why am I then taking you over? Goodbye, sir. I don't know what that was, but I'm afraid, and I will be leaving it alone before they remake the Entente on me. Faye, the West Indies Federation, you know we're hitting it with that continue military occupation. With that, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye!